Yeah, hello, my people. My name is Chinedu Anichi, and this is Chinedu Anichi TV streaming live from United States of America. And how you doing, my people? Happy Sunday. Did you go to church? For those of you who are Christians, and for those of you who are home, who are not Christians, who have their own religious affiliation. So, how is the Sunday? How are you doing? So, today, I thank all of you who will be having a guest in the show. We don't want to waste your time. So, how is the weekend going, my people? You know, I always bring um, resource people to you. We have researched, and today, instead of getting somebody from Africa, we are getting somebody from United States of America. So, today, we'll be having Nchedo Catherine Mbamaluchukwu. Mbamaluchukwu is a registered nurse in Nigeria and United States. She's a registered midwife. She's a registered health worker nurse. She's a registered this. She's the CEO of KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative. So, and she is this and she is that. Today, you're going to see experience. And for those of you who have been touching me and pushing me, empowerment of women, okay, I don't carry woman come today. Oh yeah, get ready. For those of you who are watching on Instagram, I hail you. A fellow woman will be talking to you for those of you who are women. And today, for those of you watching from Europe, God bless you. Those from Australia, those from Asia, those in America here, and those of you in Africa, those in Igbo land where I come from, especially those from Oseki, the Karumona, Neri Kashimo, Bodozo Jetofi, Eklecherumunu, because I'm from Osaka and I'll continue to fly our flag. So my people, those of you watching on YouTube, click in now, share the live video. We are with Nchedo Catherine Mbamaluchukwu, the registered nurse both in Nigeria and in United States, experienced registered midwife in United States, and CEO KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative. Let me bring her to the show. And you also see Nchedo today. Nchedo, you're welcome to this show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Nchedo, set your camera so that will be at the center.
Yeah.
Shift to your right will be. Yeah, good, good. So, Nchedo, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah,
How are
today
you?
you're welcome to Chinedu Anichi TV. We want to
Thank
give you a
you.
background of what we do. This is African Voice in Diaspora. And African Voice in Diaspora, we are just here to give African people voice. You know, when an outsider tells your story, it will never end without prejudice. That is what, may God bless his soul, late Professor Chinua Achebe said. He said, when an outsider tells your story, it will never end without prejudice. And he has always urged us, the generation to come after him, to make sure we tell our own story and talk our own talk. So this is a platform for Africans to come and talk their own talk and share their own story. Chinedu Chukwu, this is nice. Chinedu Chukwu, how you doing? You're welcome. So, and for those of you who will be watching from every angle, this is Chinedu Anichi TV, your one and only celebrity CSO, the African voice in diaspora. And today, we have Nchedo Catherine Mbamaluchukwu, founder, KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative. Nchedo, introduce yourself to our viewers.
Yes, thank you, viewers. Hello, everyone. My name is, just like you mentioned, is Nchedo Catherine Mbamaluchukwu. I am a registered nurse in the United States and also a registered nurse in
Your
Nigeria.
voice.
Okay. And also a registered nurse in Nigeria. It is a tremendous opportunity to be here, and I am happy I am sharing this platform with you today. I hope that at the end we'll all have course to enjoy this program. Thank you.
Yeah, my people, this we have heard from Nchedo Chukwu is a Nigerian originally and based in the United States, and there's a registered nurse. We will be having somebody also that will act in this show, even though she might be showing and going on, and we will be having Anekwe Amaka. Anekwe Amaka is the head or the person in charge of the scholarship board that Nchedo is part of Nchedo's foundation program. Can you introduce yourself to our viewers and say hi to them before you can step down in the studio?
Hello, viewers. Good evening, everybody. My name is Amaka Anekwe, the principal of Capital City Secondary School, Oka, and one of the members of the KAYCOUN Success Initiative. The CEO is Mrs. Nchedo, a nice woman that always have the education of people at heart. In fact, she wants to bring down education to the barest minimum to support people who cannot afford it. She wants to.
So, madam, I understand you are a beneficiary. Your school is a beneficiary of this empowerment scheme.
Yes, my school is a beneficiary, and we are so proud of her. Everything that was.
We call you to talk all about that. I just want you to introduce yourself to our viewers. So you can go back and watch on Instagram and all those things. You have always known the link when we want to bring you, or you can stay on the background if you wish. If you are seeing what we're saying, we can put you on the background. I don't know. Let me see. No, we can't put you this way. This show must be complete. So I have to put you in the background. So Nchedo, we have seen your principal, and your principal has introduced Blessing. Wow, the principal of Capital City Secondary School, Oka. I hear you, ma. Somebody is there. Chinedu Chukwu is there. Chinoye Namani. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Dejo. Let me go to Instagram. Wow, in Instagram, we have unbeatable window blinds, carry-on talks, Dada, Olowo joined, Aniego, all of you on Instagram. So, a lot of you on Instagram, well done. Obiokoli, 1975, Extabel, App Constructions 00, Aniego, Gratitude, AP1. And Noye 5923. Many of you on Instagram, we have a nurse today who is talking to us, especially those of you who want to see what her organization is doing in the life of our people in Africa. Okay. Yeah, Sammy, you have Sammy. Do you approve Sammy coming in here?
Yes, please.
Okay, Somi, when you're ready, Somi, we're not seeing you yet. Somi, you're on the show, but it's like you jumped a space. You didn't, I can see Somi now. We want to just introduce her. We'll bring you up and introduce you. If you're ready, we're ready. Wow, you need a light? Somi, let's go to touch.
Yeah, maybe not in the show. She's just watching.
Okay, if she's watching, she don't need to use this link. She needs to use the other link and be watching on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. But if she really wants to, this link is for those who are right in the show, you know. But you can watch, like Blessing is watching from YouTube. Chinedu is watching from YouTube. Many people watching from different platforms. You don't need to be here. You can be watching if you don't have a good background to showcase here. Because this is an international platform and people are watching to see what we're doing. God bless you. So, my sister, you're here today. We just have to start with Chinedu Anichi TV. We are doing our best to bring Africans, our voice to what we are doing.
Let's talk about talk. Africa boys in diaspora. yo. Chinedu Anichi TV. Make we talk our talk yo. Chinedu Anichi TV. Nobody can talk our talk for us yo. Chinedu Anichi TV. Africans arise. Time don't reach yo. Make we talk our talk oh. Oh yeah, everybody join the Chinedu Anichi TV. No day it happen no. No day it sell enjoy. We don't talk about my deal. As it be na so we don't talk about. Mama, Papa, brother, sister, even know the youth. Subscribe and follow. Chinedu Anichi TV. Eba hukona follow. Eba hukona me. Wow. Now we be the voice of Africa in diaspora. Chinedu Anichi TV. Voice of Africa, what they show. Chinedu Anichi TV. Now where we go there. Chinedu Anichi TV. Gather your family, call everybody. Chinedu Anichi TV. Listen what the one who will
Yes, so this is Chinedu Anichi TV, the African voice in diaspora. Now there, they happen. Now there, they challenge. So, and today, Nchedo Mbamaluchukwu, today, Nchedo, we want to start with the story that made your glory. You're a registered nurse in Nigeria and the US. You are a registered midwife in US. You are a registered health care worker in US. You are the CEO of KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative in US and in Nigeria. But this are all your glories. But before every glory, there was a story.
Yes.
So can you just give us a little so that people will not think you didn't make efforts, you just fell down from heaven and got all this. Can you share a little story of your background and how you came to US and before you begin to manifest?
Oh, yes. Well, just like you said, there is a story behind every glory. And it's been a very, it was a stressful journey. Starting from, after my secondary school in Lagos, and then I came down to Enugu State, where I, got into School of Nursing, UNTH, where it was highly competitive. But at the end, I was successful, graduated, and went into uh, a post basic course, which is perioperative nursing, where I specialized in surgeries, different kinds of surgeries in the operating room. We call it theater in Nigeria. And then from there, while I was doing that course, while I was doing that 1 year course, I still went for my BSN, and went to Ebonyi State University. So I was shuttling between two schools at the same time, and finished up with perioperative nursing, and got a job at a state hospital where I started working in the operating room, and then continued with my BSN. So every Friday, I would rush out to go to school, and then come back on Sunday, and then start working. So it wasn't easy for me. By the time I graduated from my BSN, I started looking out to see where I can expand my knowledge, and see what I can offer the world. And that was how I got into the dream of getting to outside Nigeria. So I started preparing for the board exams. They call it NCLEX, and from there, uh, I, I went to Philippines, wrote the exams, and to God be the glory, I passed. So that, and you would think that is the end of the story, but that was actually the beginning. So the immigration processes began, and that, at the end, it was all about, you know emotional roller coaster. You'll be denied this, you'll be asked to get this and all that, and at the end, I got in here. stopped over in Florida, then came over to the Missouri, and I've been practicing in the operating room for over 5 years, and the operating room here it was challenging because there's a huge disparity between the two places I got, the place I am coming from and where I got to. So and then the culture shock, and a lot of things you're learning from the different part of the world. So it was an emotional, it was so overwhelming. But yeah, and then before I came in here, i I started thinking of how do I give back. I made some promises. I know some of us are not Christians, but I made some promises to God. Okay, help me here and I'll help here. And those were the vows I took with God. And for some reasons, I registered my nonprofit, that's KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative. Did everything, made it legal before I came over here to the United States. So it was a whole lot of plan. It wasn't an easy journey, and you can imagine being here, you don't know anyone and all that, and you're in a very strange land with different people, different languages, and everyone is speaking so fast, but you're trying to grab everything. And walking in the operating room where somebody is bleeding and you need to be very quick at acting. So there were no rooms for come again, or can you repeat what you said, and all that. So yeah. So right now we're seeing this, but before then it was a lot of reading, struggling, shuttling between Oka, Enugu, Abakaliki, and all that. So yes, that was a very it was so demanding. And then I did my RN. I also got into, when I did my BSN, I also registered for my midwifery exams, the board exams. I took that, and also registered for my public health nursing, and I took that exam too. So I got all those certifications, and then completed my BSN. When I came here, I started with, you know, how can I upgrade myself? And then that was when I went into my master's program here in the United States, and did a master's in nursing informatics. So I delved into more of IT in nursing, more of a supporting role in using the EHR to support the end users. So because the world that we are in now is no longer depending on paper uh, charting, and things are going into the cloud, and artificial intelligence has taken over. So I wanted to move with the trend. So I went into something that would give me that edge, and that was informatics in nursing. Thank you.
That is wonderful. That's a good explanation, because if we did not ask you, it will look as if you just jumped down from somewhere and became Nchedo, and so that people will know that you struggle. You traveled from Nigeria to Philippines to only to take an exam,
NCLEX.
an
Yeah.
NCLEX exam. That is not a nursing exam per se, but just for the exam that will give you the privilege to come over here. So that's great. So I'm grateful you're here today. And
Thank you.
let me say, what are your expectations for coming to Chinedu Anichi TV?
Well, my expectations are huge. I know that you have a lot of followers and people that listen to this interesting TV show, and I would love to use this medium and reach out to a lot of people to know what is going on, what we're doing, and also know that we are all in this together. So, Chinedu Anichi TV show is everywhere and everyone keeps talking about it. So I wanted to be part of it. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, you're part of it. So please, Abugu Benedict, please, what is her social media handles? So people are already asking, we're going to give her. I'm watching from Enugu Thinkers Corner. Yes, that's good. This song just they enter my head. Okay, right on. Cynthia Cyprian, watching from Anambra. Greetings. That's the director of KAYCOUN Success. Okay, Blessing and others are watching from YouTube. So what you do for me now is I want a love emoji. If you're watching this, give us enough love emoji to endorse and welcome Nchedo to Chinedu Anichi TV. For those of our families watching, those of you watching, and if this is the first time you are watching us, just touch a follow um, just touch a follow and put up a bell that will invite you each time or will inform you or alert you each time that we are on this show. So let's have your full questions. We are going to ask you certain things about what you do. So it's not just enough to be founder, KAYCOUN. You are in this project, and what we do is that we give Africans voice. We want to know really what you're doing. You know, we don't entertain any kind of person. We are not here to drag people. We are not here for gossip. We are here to really bring the best out of African people in diaspora. So we'll be talking about what I want to see love emoji. Um, those of you on this comment section, I want to see love emoji. If you want us, if you love Nchedo and you want us to go ahead, just give us a love emoji, and there we go ahead. Mhm. Okay, Nchedo, we'll have approval from our viewers that we should go ahead with you.
Thank you,
Um,
viewers.
So first of all, before we start going in, as a nurse, you're a nurse, you're a midwife. That's enough for you to take care of yourself naturally. Considering that the job is lucrative here, especially when the exchange rate is involved, when it has to do with Nigeria exchange rate. And but you did not just say, okay, let me just go in, do nursing, get my job, get my work, and get my money and relax. What inspired you to establish this non-profit organization called KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative?
Thank you very much, Chinedu. The I'm lost. No, I'm right now. I don't want to be so emotional, but my inspiration came from a lot of our unsung heroes. There are so many people in Nigeria that are so talented. They are they have what it takes. They have the gifts, but no one to push them through. Nobody to take care of them. Nobody to uh, give them that shoulder to climb on. I know I heard about. I saw a hydropowered generator and some kids that manufactured airplane and keke barrow, different kinds of things from nothing, and that moved me. I said, person if these people could use nothing to manufacture something, then they ought to be heard. So that was what made me start thinking. And when you look at the developed world, the Western world, you could see that if there is any form of invention or an idea that somebody has, the person is taken immediately, sent thrown in for training and protected by all means because you are very important. So that and when I see some of the unsung heroes, and my heart breaks. So I wanted to bring a voice. I wanted to birth the ideas they have into reality. So that was how I had this burden, this passion to um, help these people. You may not know, and you may not have anything. You may have. You may not know anyone. You may know. We don't care. We don't look at faces. So I just want to be there for you, saying, I will give you that voice. I will be your shoulder. You can step on my back. I got you. So that was the what inspired KAYCOUN. You can, from the name, you can see that it's KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative. Empowerment. We are going to empower you. So that was how this all came about, and I ran with it by the help of God. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's great. Chinonyelu Mbamalu. Kudos
Yes.
to the CEO. Yeah, a woman with lots of visions. Okay, that's great. This is great, and we are happy you are coming from this dimension. So now, you are a registered nurse in United States and in Nigeria. I
Yes.
hope I'm right.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Now, what do you consider the most challenging health wise, the most challenging thing health wise, when it comes to Nigeria and United States, and what do you think your healthcare, free healthcare services that you do, how do you think it can come to aid of this, or can come to be a solution to these challenging circumstances healthcare wise, either in Nigeria or in the United States?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Chinedu. In healthcare, it's challenging alone. Being sick is already a challenge. But then when a system is not also helping you or making to cushion the effect of that challenge, it becomes burdensome and it becomes so overwhelming that someone can even die off, by just hearing that, hey, the bills of what this will cost to treat this ailment, the person can just die off and say, you know what, I'm better just dead. So in the challenge is everywhere. In Nigeria, it's all about accessibility, resources, both human and capital. In the US, it's all about resources, the cost of healthcare, and all that. So it boils down to the primary thing, which is resources, both the physical, the finances, the intellectual, or the human power. So at the end, you ask yourself, how will you help this person? Just like you threw the question at me. Yes, we do. We try so hard to offer free health outreaches, and we have been able to discover a lot of health issues from our people. Some people did not know they had diabetes. Some people did not know they were hypertensive until they passed through our health outreach, our medical outreach. Some received very free eyeglasses for reading. And then in the US, I also volunteer in go to homeless shelters, offer them um, free medical care. So at the end, it's all about accessibility, bringing it to your doorstep, bringing it to where you will have access to it without so much trouble. We can have mobile clinics come to where you are, offer you the treatment. If it's something very complex, we'll refer you to the professional. But it's more like a um, diagnostics, just to find out what is going on with you. So yes, my foundation and the health outreach branch of it, we reach out to the underserved communities, the on the places that do not have access, and then those that do not have the resources. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Kudos to you, my sister, and um,
Thank
I
you.
love what you're doing. Especially, I have interest in where you are talking about what do you call it, free healthcare services, uh,
Yes.
free healthcare services. Like you, do you run it alone with your organization, or you are in partnership with some other organizations and churches in the United States? How do you do it?
Yes, thank
Is it
you.
a solo activity, or you work with other people?
Yes, thank you very much. Just we can't do it alone. I run it with I have partners. I have I join the churches to reach out to the that already have an established workflow. So I just fit in there, offer my services, and partner with them. Like I mentioned earlier, you know, you can imagine someone that is homeless. They are there out there on the cold, and you can see we're already in the cold season. But and then they have frostbites and all that. So that's we offer them homes, we offer them free medical care, and then we take care of them. For the ones for partners, yes, in Nigeria I've partnered with a lot of churches because that's where you get the population. So churches, yes, and then some other non-profit organizations. Some of them that came from the U.S. We join hands together so that we can have a lot of people to attend to. So yes, and then in the U.S. I partner with other organizations. I actually met my hospital, my employer, and told them about my my need to reach out to a lot of people, and they offered me everything I could think of. They offered me materials to work with. So yes, I partner with other organizations too, and not only just me. Yes, thank you.
Wow, that's great. I am happy that we're hearing from you, and that there are people here who value what you are doing, and at least the partnership is a sign that what you're doing is creating impact positively in the United States, and we encourage you. So, but before we go on, I would like to ask you, with all this you're doing, I hope it's not infringing on your direct job for your livelihood. How do you navigate from, because we know my wife is a nurse and in United States, and I know how busy you people are. So for you to have this extracurricular sacrificial engagement shows that you're really burning out. So what's your secret? How do you navigate in this choking kind of schedules?
Oh, trust me.
I'll trust you. Your people are
That's
hearing you.
that,
Coach
that's
Addict underscore Prince. How are you doing?
that that's a good question. So, to tell you the truth, it's not easy. You know, being a wife, a mother, a daughter, an employee, an employer, a health worker. It's not easy. It is just the passion that I have that is fueling my strength. Is the passion that is giving me the strength to wake up every morning and say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I am going today for that outreach. And yes, sometimes you have to use what you have to get it done. You may think that there are people, so helping you or helping me. For now, it's all about what I have myself, my resources, my time, my everything, my strength. So, to answer your question, it's not easy.
Yeah,
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 and
it's not
and
it's
then
not
the
going to be easy. It's not going
yeah.
to be easy. Yeah, my wife is a nurse and she's just doing the job. She's not into all these kind of things you're doing, and I know how engaging, how busy she is. So when somebody goes extra miles to do this kind of selfless and sacrificial engagement, it calls for attention, and that's what triggered the question.
Thank you.
So I thank you. The Lord is your strength. And uh, let's briefly somebody who you claim. I want to say you claim that you have a scholarship scheme in Nigeria influencing people. And here I have a principal of a school who is trying to say or who is telling the whole world that they are beneficiaries. That's a clear testimony. Either you are or you are not. So I want to bring the principal and hear from the principal.
Okay.
Aleku Ameke, you're welcome to Chinedu Anichi TV. So
Thank
you
you.
have somebody who claim, in this world now, people come out say they are NGOs, they are doing this, they are doing this. There's no evidence. Just like VDM is saying, people are claiming they just carry money and swallow. But somebody is telling us today that she is having a scholarship scheme, and initially you claimed that you're a principal of a school and your school and your students are direct beneficiaries. So let's have your testimony. I'll leave two
Yeah.
of you go behind and
Thank you
listen.
very much. Thank you very much, sir. This is not a question of claiming. It is real. It is real. It happened live and direct in our school, Capital City Secondary School, Loka. And the students and the teachers, everybody is very happy. Such a thing happens, in fact, it happens occasionally where you have somebody without asking the students to pay anything. They came in, they were so transparent. Everything they did, starting from the setting of the questions, administration of the questions, marking of the questions, everything was so clear that there was no form of maybe this is my own person, this is my own person. It was just clear. And they selected the successful ones and empowered them. They paid school fee, WAEC fees for all of them that passed the exam. All, I didn't say one, but all of them that passed the exam. In fact, KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative, oh, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. We are so happy.
Thank you.
So we are our school benefited from it, and we are so happy. Thank you so much. And just like Oliver Twist, they will say, we
They
will
want
want
some
to
more.
see you again as we
Oh,
want some
sure.
more.
Sure.
Okay, that's good. If you really benefited from what you're talking about, and here you have wished like Oliver Twist that she comes back again. Is that not so?
Yes, it is.
So, Nchedo, are you going back again?
Oh, sure. Definitely.
So, Principal, you see, I'm doing well now. I'm letting her come back again. Um, what's your problem? I'm letting her come back again so that she will come and make your toast for your passionate request as Oliver Twist. Um, they will grant it, and you have already confessed transparency because sometimes the problem with scholarship is people just gather their own brothers and sisters
Mm.
and tell them this is how they will do it. But from your testimony, there was no favoritism. There was no
Okay.
selective approach to it. They just threw it open, and on merit, they selected beneficiaries.
Yes.
Like Nchedo, we're going to make you our next chairman in Nigeria. Let's see if we can have a free and fair election in Nigeria. So, since we can go to Anambra State, Noka, and it's like I know where is that school in Noka because I graduated from Unizik.
It's, it's in the capital city that is close to that Nkwo market.
Okay, Nkwo. I know Nkwo Market.
Mm.
I know the place.
Umayom
I school.
village.
Okay, Umayom. Okay, Umayom. I know there. I know there. There's one small village square that has one tree. Yeah.
Yes.
You know my,
Yes.
I know the place. I know,
Yes.
I know everywhere. Aroma,
Eh,
all those places down to Amobi. I know. I schooled now in Unizik now. So
okay.
that time we were in term site, so we can always mingle among the places. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you, madam, for coming to the show and testifying. So I want to say, those people who are beneficiaries since the last time Nchedo visited. So how are they doing?
Oh, great. That was a challenge to them, and they promised to perform better than what they have done because even the quiz, the oral questions, even the ones they failed, in fact, they promised that they're going to improve on their performance now. So it's a very good challenge, and it made them to work harder, so that next time they will still get it. So it's a challenge and competitive.
Wow, that's great. I want to come in somewhere. I want to come in somewhere, Nchedo. Uh, I want to ask you, these activities, you know, if it doesn't continue, it can be embarrassing.
Yeah.
If it's initiated and the children have started enjoying it, and at a time, story go enter,
Yeah.
you know. I've seen scholarship schemes that at a time, after 1 year, second story go enter. So, how do you plan to gain some support and sponsorship from other organizations or well wishers or people in case, because the higher it goes, the heavier the burden will be. So, do you intend to single handedly continue to pursue this, or do you create forum for people to donate or people to come into to assist you? Maybe organizations or individuals. Do you have any plan like that?
Well, yes. I like you said, I cannot do it alone. Because we need to expand. We need to go nationally. We need to go internationally. So we will need every support we can get. We have our platforms. We have our PayPal. We have our website. We have our bank accounts. It's on our website www.kaycoun.com. We every support, and then we can also share our dreams with other bigger organizations that to partner with, like WHO or UNICEF. Those in charge, those interested in that, they also look for these smaller organizations that will drive the vision to home. So that is yes, so we will need as many partners as we can get. and also as many donations as we can get as we move on. And I want to tell my listeners, you're not in. It's not going to be in the wrong hand. This is a right hand. It's transparent. Whatever you donate is going to go to the recipients. As the scholarship exams we did, there were no names. They were strictly numbers. So you wouldn't even know who is who. So if you're looking for transparency or someone to drive home this vision and help our people, this is the right person. This is the right foundation. And I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I apologize for those who are on Instagram. I don't know what is hanging the Instagram. The Instagram is hanging, but the YouTube and Facebook is going. I don't know, but whoever, if you're on Instagram, I discovered something went wrong on Instagram. We are having trouble streaming to Instagram. If you ended it on Instagram, then this is expected. If not, and this continues, try creating a new Instagram stream. All right. So I think I am going to create another Instagram screen. Um because a lot of I will have a lot of followers on Instagram. Come on.
Okay.
So um thank you, and sorry for this distraction because electronically a lot of things used to happen. Just a moment. Um one moment, and I'll be back to you.
Let's talk our talk.
Battery 40%. Connected queue. Callistasis SQ4.
Just be patient with us, okay?
To patience, and we are back. Sometimes the system on the studio struck off from Instagram. Don't know what happened. So my people, we are back now. So Nchedo, it's great that people should support you because that's the point I'm coming. So that please help me with sewing machine to start my handwork. Don't worry, it will help you with sewing machine. I know you people. So please, Nigerians are suffering. We are really suffering, and you are giving back. Not everybody that is giving back. So we're also expecting. What advice will you give to nurses, other nurses like you, trying to earn and earn just for their family, so that how do they, you know, give back to Africa where we're coming from?
Okay. This is a hot question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's something you have seen in it. So there's something you have seen that is good, and that is why you are propagating it. So, and if you see something good and you're doing it and you see it's beneficial, you don't have to be egocentric about it. You don't have to just be personal about it. You need to let others know if you are doing this. If you are doing in Anambra now, like the principal is here, next Sunday we'll have another nurse who is doing in Enugu. We have another nurse who is doing in Lagos State. We have one Hausa nurse who is doing in Taraba or in Kano. The Nigerians are benefiting. So it's not a hot question.
well, well, thank you. you know, most times it's all about your calling, your gift, your passion, and this has always been a burden to me. How to help out, how to reach out, how to cushion
A perspective.
uh, poverty or and all that. If you watch anyone that is close to me, one way or another has benefited from something, and that is my nature. Some people, and for posterity reasons, they said good name is better than wealth. You drive it home. Everything is not all about money. Name is more important. I actually named this scholarship, you know, um, I named it after my parents, my dad Amari and Abi. So even if they are not here tomorrow, their name will keep living, and that is the essence of passing through this world. Leave a mark. So to my fellow nurses, I encourage you. It's not all about, or even not only nurses, people at large, that little place you are, you can make a change. All right. It's not all about making money, it's all about helping each other.
Name
And
this scholarship,
the
you
one,
know,
my own, what bleeds in my heart is the people that are gifted with something that they can build with their hands. I want them to see that thing manufactured all over the world. So the same thing, you can also play a part, you can help out. Even if you're not doing it for yourself, you can help, let your resources go for you. Let when your leg cannot get there, your money will get there, or your time, or your support, your encouragement. So all these things will help, help the person that has this calling to drive it home. So that is my candid advice to my people, my nurses, my fellow nurses, and people at large. Thank you.
Wow. My fellow nurses, sorry, this is my mouth. We are the spouse of the nurses. Now we they marry the nurses. So even if I say my fellow nurses, it will make you not forgive me. You understand? Okay, what are the foundation's future plans for expansion on new initiatives?
Yes, the future plan is there. Like I told you, I mentioned earlier, we want to move beyond Nigeria, move to Africa, and then international. And then we want free health education. We also want to make sure people live a healthy lifestyle, and that is through health education. We believe that prevention is better than cure. I know that we are offering those free medical outreaches or services, but if we can have people to just come listen and apply what we are teaching, and take it home, that will reduce drastically the number of health crises we are experiencing in Nigeria. So the future plan is to get more target, expand our target, and bless more lives, empower or more youths, more talented ones, reach out, reduce the drastically any maternal and child health problems, with pregnant women and all that, and get it done. And at the at large, Nigeria will be a place, or the world. Like I said, inventorship is the heart of every nation. So if we could empower inventors, the country will pick up and move. And we sponsor our we use our products. So it will increase productivity, and not only consuming but producing.
Wow, this is this is great. For me, I consider this a very great approach. Are you hearing me? What's going on? Stop.
Daddy. Daddy.
Oh,
Daddy.
stop.
I'm just slapping you.
Good. I don't know. Maybe it's network. I cannot find it today again. Maybe it's network. I cannot find her again. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think she's back. Yeah, a bit
Yes.
of
Sorry
okay,
about
maybe
that.
it's a bit of a network. So,
No puppy, no cereal.
okay, you're welcome back to the show. My people, I'm sorry for some technical issues. She was struck out of the show, but she's back. So, these new initiatives and that you're doing, and in collaboration with some other organizations, both home and both in Nigeria and here, um, what do you think could be the challenges?
Please, could you rewind back a little? I didn't get the
Okay,
last.
I said this new expansion,
Yeah.
the initiative to expand, which we just you just enumerated now, both home and here in diaspora and at home in Nigeria. What do you think are possible challenges that will crop up, and how do you plan to navigate across it to victory?
Yes. It's not going to be easy. There are so many like wolves in sheep clothing. So many people come with one promises or another, and it make people not to trust non-profit organizations and all that. So that is one, gaining the trust of the people you are serving. That is one, and then two, finances, the distance, shortling between Nigeria and the US. That's another challenge that I would face. And then family at large, you know, it's another one. Yeah. So, um, but we are we are going to surpass that, surmount that, and move forward. We won't those challenges will not deter the vision of KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative.
All right. So, finally, let's move out of what we have today. You just recently they they opened up again the what they call the verification of the midwifery and council and nursing council,
Yes,
nursing
yes,
and midwifery council of Nigeria. You know,
yes,
for a time it has been put on hold,
yes.
and just about a few weeks ago it was restored again, and verification has started in earnest. How do you feel
Yes.
about that?
I feel so happy. I am so glad that other people have the opportunity to experience what I am experiencing now. I believe that people have the freedom of education, freedom of movement, freedom of life. So if somebody wants to practice medicine elsewhere that is not where you want the person to be, I believe it's that individual that should make that call. So I am glad that it's opened up for nurses and anyone that wants uh, to relocate. I encourage so, because wherever you are, you're still touching lives, you're helping people. And in Nigeria alone, Nigeria has graduated a lot of nurses. So we are not lacking nursing. And in the United States, they need as much help as they can get. So helping out, it's a global, you're bringing a global solution to healthcare. So yes, if you find your way anywhere that needs your services, please go for it. Thank you.
Okay, can you confidently say that you are proud of Nigerian nurses in diaspora, abroad, and the quality care they give?
Oh my goodness. I'm glad you asked that question. So in the operating room, they call us the internationals. When we like on Wednesdays, we usually go for there was a Wednesday we went for a breakfast meeting the hospital hosted for international nurses. So when we got back, the surgeons were like, "Oh my goodness, I thought you guys have left." I was like, "Where are the international nurses?" These are people that have worked with so many people, but they loved the way Nigerian nurses, you know, dished out our care. We are resilient. We it takes a very brilliant or intelligent nurse to come over here because they take the best. So our Nigerian nurses, you can imagine writing NCLEX exam for half of the things you wrote, you did not see them with your own eyes. You're imagining. So it's every Nigerian nurse here. I am so proud of them, and not only that they are here for the nursing part, they are every day they are updating their knowledge. Like yesterday, this past week, so many people graduated from masters, PhD, and NP, DNP, so many things. So Nigerian nurses are tenacious. They are fierce. They don't cross their way. They will bulldoze you. If you bring all these emotional, you want to affect their psychology, they will keep it at the back of their mind because they have one goal to make it. So and then we have associations. We do a lot of things, picnics. We reach out to each other. We protect each other. We look out for each other. So, and I'm proud to be in that community where I know that this person has the same is in the same position as me. So yes, Nigerian nurses are great, both on the field and outside the field.
Okay, now we have dished out 1 hour in the show, and before we go, what can you tell the world about Chinedu Anichi from the little thing you have observed?
Yes, Chinedu Anichi TV is the African voice in diaspora. Make sure you listen in, because this is where you know what is going on. You hear it firsthand from the people experiencing it. They say, okay, people are killing nurses, or maybe this is happening, or there is this, whatever. When you're listening here, you will hear the first-hand story. So, and Chinedu Anichi TV is transparent and very, very educative, informative. Okay, you can imagine the questions you heard today. You know, he dished out to me today. You can imagine the depth of the questions. So it's not a question. It's not a TV that you just bring, anybody can just come and talk. You are on a hot seat from the beginning to the end. So Chinedu Anichi TV, if you're not ready to be here and speak and organize your thoughts, please stay back. but you can do it. So yeah, listen to Chinedu Anichi TV, and you won't regret it. Where so many things are talked about in this platform. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, wonderful people. We'll have Blessing, we'll have Code Addict. Those of you on YouTube, the light Blessing, the what do you call him, Chinedu Chukwu, and others who that are watching from YouTube. If this is your first time, subscribe on my YouTube page. And if you want to follow us on Facebook, remember what Chinedu Anichi TV on Facebook, Chinedu Anichi TV on Instagram. And you can see this kind of thing I put into my people that now, as you're seeing me now, you're watching on Instagram, you're watching on YouTube live, and you're watching on Facebook live. And for those who are in the TV directing the software, you are watching from the TV. So this is what we have been able to put up to help our own people let their voice come out. So this is not social media platform. This is a TV station made for Africa's voice. But we have Facebook, Instagram as our third party where we stream, because that's where a lot of people who have access to listen to us. So thank you, every other person that will. But from those who are watching, especially your fans, if you have any message you want me to display on the screen, please type it now. If you want to greet her, if you want to question, if you want, there's a question you think I've forgotten, and you want to show love, you want to support her, you want to do anything now, this is the period. I'm giving you 5 minutes to do something so that I can display it right in the screen for her to see. So if you are there now, this is the opportunity for you to type. And while we're doing that, let me bring our principal in Oka. Oka principal, how you doing?
I'm good.
While you are typing, what will you say? What's your observation of this TV platform?
I just have one thing to say. Chinedu Anichi TV, nke a bụ nke anyị.
Wow.
Where our voices will be heard. So it's
Okay.
good.
Oh, yeah. Somebody asked, what's your handles?
Yes. My email is
Can you type on Facebook so that it will display here? Use your phone and type on Facebook.
Okay, Code Addict. If you can hear me, can you type? Can the viewers type?
Okay, you have somebody. Yeah, viewers can type. I'm seeing all that they have been typing since. Yeah, Code Addict. Can you put out her handles? Can you type Code Addict _Prince? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, Code Addict. Can you type her handles on the page, so that I can pin it for others to see. I can also pin it on Instagram and other places. All right. So anytime you come to a show and people start asking for your handles, that shows you impressed your audience. I want to give it to you. Your composure, just like you said, people come on hot seats. I don't necessarily give people hot seats, but I ask you questions. If you don't have an answer, it's your business. Today you were articulate enough to provide reasonable answers to our questions. I brought a big man here one time in the show, and I asked her, as he said, "Chinedu, I went why?" He didn't know the time he said, "Chinedu, why?" So, while they are typing and we're waiting, more grace to the CEO. Okay, if Naya, I'm going to show. Just watch your screen and see what people are saying.
Yes.
Whatever they do, this my software is complete. Whatever they're saying, I can display it on the screen for you
Right.
to see. Because based on you don't know how to navigate certain things, you have not been seeing what they are saying. Hmm. The
Thank
other
you.
one, this Chimdi Ebele, you just heard that they are doing empowerment. They are scholarship. If you be Olodo, you no go benefit. No, they say we are doing scholarship. You now asking for machine. Uh, Come and take the exam in Oka. Say this is an we go to Oka and take exam, and if you pass, we'll give you machine.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
simple. There's a process in everything. Um, Okay, my people, I want to see you. I'm also a partaker of, okay, Kakun. We have not seen,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm also a partaker of Kakun's empowerment. Okay, Kodadit is testifying. May the
Right.
Lord increase your vision and enlarge. Oh, wow. A lot
Amen.
Amen.
of them. Who is this? Chisom Gloria. May the Lord increase your vision and enlarge your coast. Uh-huh.
Amen.
Amen.
This DK, the light, DK, more grace and strength to Kiko. All right.
Amen.
So, and I have Gabriel. What did Gabriel say? Great grace to our amiable and multi-talented CEO. Wow. No, you work at it. No, you work at it. No, you work at it. Gabriel, yeah, Chiemezie, oyibo ga-otu ogologo. Mmanya ya dị ike. Mmanya ya dị ike.
Okay.
Oyibo ga mmanya ya. You got that? So, we are waiting for, what do you call him?
Code addict.
Code Addict, please send type on the type on your comment section, please. You are watching from YouTube. Type it now so that people can see. Please type it, type it, type it, type it, type it. Let me spread it.
Well,
I don't know what is waiting for. People want to
mm,
keep your. You have typed it on Facebook now. Type it on Facebook. You have your phone there. Type it.
yeah.
Just go to
Yes.
Facebook, Chinedu Anichi TV. Comment. In your
Yeah.
comment, put
Okay.
your handles. It will
Okay.
show. It will show, and we pin it down.
Okay.
I am grateful to my son is okay. Somebody saying something else. I am grateful to my son is a partaker of the scholarship scheme. God bless you. Oh,
Oh.
I for say why they type. Any guy type chat type. Okay. Your son is a partaker. God bless you, and God bless the CEO of
Yeah.
KAYCOUN. You said this KAYCOUN is the name of your father.
The scholarship is the name of my father. The
Okay.
Amari a big scholarship scheme.
Okay.
Yes.
The diamond principal, I appreciate. Uh, diamond,
Yes,
see, the diamond principal, great grace time, okay. Ah, we don't see who that it too.
Yeah. Well, let me do it. Okay. Getting the handles. Useful links. Facebook. Well, I'll just type the email address for now, and then the website on the Facebook. Okay. Okay. So I've posted the okay. This is around. All right. While we're waiting, can I say something? Okay.
Have you posted anything?
I'll drop the handles once we are done with this. I'll drop it.
Okay, you can drop it later and
Yes.
see what happens. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay, my people. Well done. You have seen what we were able to come up with today. We had Nchedo and Nikwe Amaka on the show. Nchedo Catherine Mbamaluchukwu is the founder of KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Initiative and has done a lot of scholarships with testimonies coming today that you saw displayed on the screen. They play the show. Nobody say them say. Maybe I shoot bird the mama fly. So you have seen. For those of you who want, those my followers who are generous, I want to use this opportunity to ask you that she's going to drop her handle, and if you have anything to support the empowerment, as we are going to Mba month, this is a time for support, a time of sacrifice, a time of demonstrating generosity. You can link me up, get to me, and I'll get to her. Okay. And remember, this beautiful woman is married. For those of you who are already I'm going to marry this nurse. No, he's married with kids. Yeah, because I don't see some people they post love emoji. Why? So and Nekwe Amaka also is the principal. In what's the name of that school?
Capital City
City
Oka.
Secondary School. Okay, that's great. Va. Um, so now I'm going to go va. So and ndị Igbo anyị ekenechi unu ụmụnne nọ ebe a na-agba mbọ Igbo ogbene na Igbo kororo ụmụnne unu anyị si mba anyị bata na mba ofesi na-eme ihe anyị na-eme mechi ike na-ewelitekwere ndị nọ n'ụlọ so Igbo bụ Igbo kenenu Nchedo Catherine na ọ na-eme ọfụma and ọ ihe anyị na-akpa a sị na kwuru ụlọ amara ya mkparịa ada ma ekenekwe nsịkị dekarmụ na amụrụ m na-eri nkashi n'obodo ọzọ dị ete ofe n'ọmụ bụ Chinedu Anichi ngwo na nwukwu ezenero ebuchidi idei nderi warbet karaji ote na-eche obi mebi na-eche ote ihe na-emebishi n'otenyi n'ọmụ bụ highly unsockerized and highly idequented. If I go for blood test, I am Nsukka double positive. So nsịkị dekarmụ nọ na amụrụ m dejin ọ dịgiz n'ọnwa nụnụ bụ African voice in diaspora. I am proud to represent you anywhere, anytime, any day. So, Nchedo, we are grateful you're here today. And Anekwe, we are grateful you're here today. People are here, please. Keep watching Chinedu Anichi TV. Keep supporting Chinedu Anichi TV. Nchedo, this thing you came here, we did not collect 1 naira from you, through of us.
True.
Okay. So I want the world to know that we are also using this as a way of services to humanity. Some people who has this kind of thing will have in Nigeria collect 1.5 million, 2 million for you to come and spend 30 minutes. And they don't even have sophisticated programs and sophisticated studios like ours who can navigate to different platforms. This platform can be showing in 9 social media at the same time. Do you understand? And automatically, as we're talking, is recording. We can bring back whatever was discussed here any day, anytime. And we can forward it to anybody in any part of the world immediately as we are discussing. So God will continue to prosper Chinedu Anichi TV, will continue to prosper this foundation of KAYCOUN Success Empowerment Scheme, continue to prosper Capital City Secondary School in Oka, and continue to prosper all of you who found out, brought out your time. If Naya, Chisom, Good Adit, Nendo, all of you that brought out your time to support your sister and support Chinedu Anichi TV. God will bless you. Remember, humanity is at the center of what we do. We rise by lifting others. If you go out today, touch somebody's life. Nobody knows tomorrow. The little opportunity you have, like our sister, touch the next door neighbor's life. You never can tell who your sons and daughters will meet in future when you are no more there. Be good to those you meet while climbing up the staircase. While you're coming down, you can still meet them, so that you have a good face when you meet them coming down. Humanity is as if any religion, any color of skin, anything you have, and humanity is not at the center of what you are doing, you are joking. The essence of creating human beings is for us to make sure that we sustain the continuity of the existence of the human species, despite, regardless of color, regardless of tribe, regardless of religion, regardless of anything. That's the purpose of human creation, and that's why we've come to fulfill it. God bless you. Nchedo, I'm so proud of you. Chinedu Anichi, we are proud of you. Both in your composure, both what you have achieved within the few years you have been in the US, and what you will achieve in the future.
Amen.
My regards to your family. Mommy, my regards to your people in Oka. God bless you.
Thank you.
So we are rounding up today. As we draw the curtain today, I want you to dance this small music. Just dance the music, and we close. Because anywhere you are, you must try to be proud of your own people. When you hear them, Kamado, now.
The handle has been posted though.
Okay.
Battery 40%. Connected queue. This is SQ4 Ultra.
Yes, they just keep the before we meet everybody has a root. I am sukarized and highly acquainted. So see you next time. Remember, my people, just press the follow button 8 p.m. Nigerian time every day. Check out Chinedu Anichi TV. We are live and direct. 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 2 p.m. Central American time. On Instagram, Chinedu Anichi TV. On YouTube, Chinedu Anichi TV. On LinkedIn, Chinedu Anichi TV. On X, that's Twitter, Chinedu Anichi TV. On Facebook, Chinedu Anichi. Everywhere, Chinedu Anichi TV. No handles. Just check out 8 p.m. Nigerian time. We are live. Thank you, Nchedo. See you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, my people, we had Nchedo today, and it's great. God bless you. I love you. Have a nice week ahead.